Hey, what's up, guys? Coltrane here, and if you're like me, over the past year or so, you've probably been seeing a ton online about AI, automation, and AI automation, and honestly, you might be pretty sick of the hype. I know that I was, but I also knew there was something there, which is why over the past few months, I've been looking deep down the rabbit hole on the possibilities that AI automation and specifically no-code automations can bring to general workforce productivity. And in this video, I want to give you a behind the scenes look of how we've been applying AI automation at our own business, Aidgentic, to capture leads, add them to CRMs, and then to follow up with them on autopilot. So just a little bit of what we do. Our goal is to later help businesses and employees to automate mundane tasks, be able to market and sell on autopilot, and also be able to access their knowledge resources much more effectively. So that's really a goal in the coming months, to reach out and just create tangible change with these new technologies that are developing even faster. Now, to give you a look at how we're using specific AI automations in our own business, let's first check out the ways that someone can get in touch. First, there's this general form fill. This is pretty standard. It can be embedded in emails, and we have a AI automation email flow that can reply to people. But the really interesting part is Ada the assistant here. This is a chatbot that I built, which can give tailored consultations to people looking for more information about how AI automation might be able to improve their business. So when I click the little chatbot icon, it pops up, hey, welcome to Aidgentic. I'm Ada, the support bot. Let me know what you're thinking. You can handle this conversationally as well and just ask it any general questions and it'll respond like how an LLM would. But in this case, the main offering is an eConsult for tailored AI solutions. Now, I put together a knowledge base that really helps to bring relevant case studies to a user looking to incorporate AI automation in their business, because every business will be using AI a little bit differently. But at the end of the day, what it's really about is automating repetitive processes. Now, what I'm doing here is I asked ChatGPT to come up with a hypothetical individual who might benefit from AI solutions. I'm going to be moving the questions that Ada the assistant presents into these sections. And then from there, hopefully we should have a really great lead in our CRM for the automation to follow up with. So let's see how this works. All right, so Rachel from Event Hive, I believe it's an event management company. They have the option to get a demo right now and book a meeting or continue the eConsult. All right, so let's paste this in and see what happens. And as you might see, I've run this demo before, but I just wanted to get all the footage right. So here we go. Second time, let's do this. So this is some information about Event Hive, and what this chatbot is doing in the backend right now is taking the information and running it through our knowledge base as well as the pre-training that it's already gotten. Here it's saying that you're able to automate routine tasks and maintain quality as they scale, which is really kind of what Rachel is talking about in this context. So that being said, what's the primary business-related growth goals in the next 6 to 12 months? As they say, what isn't standardized can't be optimized, so that's why we figure that this question is a really good one to ask. Maintain customer satisfaction. And a great way to do that is by giving support teams better access to their existing resources, as well as giving customers a way to get in touch very easily through something like chatbots or voice agents. All right, so it empathizes with Rachel's concerns. It kind of showcases how AI can help again. And then finally moving on to the last question, what do we expect the ROI to be? Being able to forecast a way into the future and figuring out the tangible ROI of AI automation is the best way to begin adopting these technologies, because if you can really quantify how much time you're saving employees or how many more leads you're getting because of a higher conversion rate thanks to the more tailored aspect of your outreach, you're going to be able to invest in these technologies with a lot more sound mind and then leverage them more effectively. All right, so 2 relevant AI solutions that could help. Again, this is kind of based off of what was mentioned before, but a chatbot that answers questions so that they're going to be able to free up time from their support team. And then they'd also benefit from ticket categorization, which is another great part of AI. Basically, AI is great for categorization. So if you have a few fields that it could be filling in and it's needing to analyze some amount of text and sort things into categories, AI is a great way to plug into that. So here we have 2 really actionable ways that Rachel can begin using AI, and they have a great overview. From here, we're able to schedule a consultation or just say no thanks. In this case, we're going to say no thanks. But now I'll be showing you exactly what goes on in our backend. So as you can see, I received a message in my inbox, and that's because we have an automation here in Airtable. We've captured all of the information that Rachel has submitted, and then from that, we have an Airtable automation sending it to my inbox. I can also just automatically send it to an archive folder, but this triggers a make.com webhook. And then from the make.com webhook, there's a bit of a delay until Rachel's finished submitting her info. From there, it gets the record, it classifies her needs and solutions. And we have a nice little prompt here that sorts her issue into specific categories and then drafts out an email with an example. From there, we're able to write a custom reply in HTML that can be sent to Gmail and saved as a draft. So imagine you're a company that gets hundreds of inquiries per day. Your sales agents have templates, but at the same time, they're handling a lot of repetitive tasks, and there's no way to go from 0 to 80, 90% of the way there. Instead, they're going from about 0 to 50 with a template and then trying to tailor each reply. That's probably difficult the larger your company size is, which is why it's so awesome what we have here, which is an autoresponder. So this is all of the information that could be useful for a sales agent. They basically see all of the inputs that Rachel submitted, as well as a breakdown of what her main needs are given the eConsults. And then once they assess that, they're able to have a draft of an email. Hey, Rachel, thanks for reaching out. I understand that your issue is this, and here are some AI solutions. Automatically, just from her filling out a form field, we have a customized email draft that is basically ready to send. And this draft can also be changed to fit your company. You can even do it so you have a few drafts that you could send out based on your typical clientele, and your sales representative just needs to QA things and send them. So there are so many amazing applications that automation can do now. In the past, we didn't have these LLMs that we could plug into automated workflows. So a lot of times it was only things that just needed to be moved from place to place or reviewed that could be done with automation. But now we have that element of intelligence that we can inject in. And that's what makes me so excited about the field of AI automation right now. And that's what we're hoping to achieve at Aidgentic. What we're trying to do is help businesses to scale faster and help employees to be more productive by automating mundane tasks so that people can focus on what they do best and not things that they've already hammered out but need to do on a regular basis. So there you have it. If you want to see a closer behind the scenes look of how the chatbot was actually made, I built this through Voiceflow. The automation is made through make.com, and I'm planning to do a few more tutorials really breaking down the nitty gritty of how I've structured my prompts, how we installed all of this onto a site, and how you can begin doing the same as well. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this gave you some ideas on how you might begin implementing AI in your own business, because the technology is only going to be getting better. So by figuring out how it fits into your workflows now, you're going to be able to iterate and figure out the best way in your industry to leverage these tools and to get ahead of your competitors and to dazzle your customers with amazing service. If you're interested in learning more about AI, feel free to get in touch with me. I'd love to talk to you about how you might best be able to use these technologies in your own business. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.